So my goal for this call for you is basically help you set the right expectation and help you like be aware of what's coming. Most new sellers that transition from a 9 to 5 to entrepreneurship, the first thing that we need to always focusing on is their current finance. For me, my story is when I launched my first product, right? Prior to that, a couple months, I already started lower my expenses so that I can dedicate more money and save those money. For example, instead of going out with my friends on a weekly, I started to stay at home instead of going out and buy food. I cut back on those things and cook at home so I can save more money. So the first thing that you need to do is for the next 3 months, write down your financial, uh, like expenses and stuff, and look at what can you optimize. And it's very important because as a business owner, that's what you would also do in your business. So you can start first with your personal finance, cut back all unnecessary expenses, so that you can save with the goal is at least $200 a month in saving from what you spend right now. And in the next 3 months, try not to like take any big trip that could put a dent in your personal finance. Okay,
Okay.
so that's number one. That's very important. Number one, because this journey runs on money. Okay,
Okay.
money is the fuel. Number two is the mindset. So most people, like most beginner entrepreneur, they think that everything that would happen, they will be profitable right away. But in reality, any business, when you first started, you have to build a name for yourself. That means you would have to focusing on getting more customer, focusing on reinvesting your profit into your business marketing. So on your first batch, how many units that you have?
I started with a testing batch of 204 and looking to make
And
another
did
bulk
you
order.
do not make the bulk order yet? Be
Not yet.
ready, but don't make any bulk order until you see the sign. Okay. So right
Okay.
now, your first target is to get sales, and you want to see your sales charge in Seller Central app growing. It's just like a tree, you know. Your seed is now about to break through the ground, and you want it to grow. Okay. There's gonna be a
Okay.
good day and bad day, but you have to zoom out 7 to 2 weeks, 1 week to 2 weeks to see the progress right at them. You will need to measure the progress by on a 7 day window and 2 weeks window.
All right.
And if your sales are coming in right, that means you are doing the right thing. And do not focus on like, oh, I want to make the most money, squeeze out the market, get the best price, the best profit. It doesn't work that way. Looking to serve. How can I serve the customer? How can I beat my competition? How can I give them best product, best assurance, and great price? Great price here is not that you're going to sell lower than your competitor. You sell at their price or just $1 higher and then a coupon for $2.
Okay.
Do you know why I do that?
It's to not appear too cheap and
Hmm.
attract the wrong customers too.
It's not a wrong customer. You don't appear, you set your price as I am better, but then you give a coupon. Let's say you price $1 higher than your competitor, but then you give a $2 coupon. So the customer can see the values that they receive. Like higher quality, but then they get a good deal, which is cheaper than your competitor
I
by a
understand.
dollar.
This is where I was actually discussing with Lewis, finding the right price point for selling
Yeah,
for to sell the product. Especially the last few months, it's been a lot more. What do you call it? It changed it. It changed a lot.
yeah,
So
that's normal. Everything in life changed.
right.
Everything in life changed. That's very normal. But your best bet, as always, is like reverse engineer. If you were a customer, you have to put yourself in the customer's shoe. So you don't think as a seller, okay? You think as a customer. If I am a customer and I'm looking for to buy this product, these are my options. Which one should I pick as a customer? And then you can also get some feedback from friends and family, but don't disclose that this is your product. You just say, hey, I'm planning to buy this product. What do you think is a better product and why? So you can study. They're gonna let you know their thinking. Ask 5 to 10 people. 5 people is good enough.
5 people. Yeah.
Yeah. But that is your goal. That's what you would do. But set low expectations. The big picture that I will share with you is set low expectations. Your first goal is not to make $1 million because you will never do it on your first year.
Sir.
The people that done it before is probably they have prior experience already, and they have prior experience. You don't have prior experience, so set low expectations so that you don't give up halfway through, because the journey gonna be fun later on.
Okay.
And so 5 sales per week is decent. If it's more, then be happy. Just 1 sale a day. If it's
Yeah.
more, then you're happy. If it doesn't, how can you fix it? You know, is there more marketing that they need to do? Look into your PPC. So that's the mindset, set low expectation, and expect to break even, okay? Or losing money. Expect to lose a little bit of money, maybe a couple $100 if you sold out, because remember, you have to buy yourself into the table. Just like when you go into like a car meetup, right? You're a car guy.
Yeah.
Like you have to always like build relationship and buy yourself into the circle.
Got it.
Same on Amazon. You you sell the product at a good price, good offer, and you have at least 5 to 10 reviews. People trust you, they buy your product, and Amazon see it. Amazon eventually gonna accept you into that circle, and they will give you, which is organic ranking, it's just reputation in front of Amazon, and that would help you boost more sales.
Right.
And in the beginning, you have to make sacrifices, just like anything in life. Even a 9 to 5 job, you make sacrifices. You're
Yes.
willing to eat less, but give more. But in the future, once you gain enough reputation, right? Once you gain enough skin in the game, like you make a name for yourself, then you can start slowly increasing your budget. Okay. So what I just shared with you was the first step is to have a seat at the table, and
Okay.
the next game plan is when you have a seat at the table, right? When these conditions are met, have a seat at the table, your sales starting to be more consistent and increasing over the course of, let's say, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Your sales starting to get consistent. That's when you can start go to the next step, which is playing around with the pricing. Because right now, you already have reputation, which is organic ranking. You have good reviews and good sales. And then you can start increasing your product by, let's say, $1. And you're going to see whether people resist to it, the customer resist to it, or they're still buying. And that is stage two, testing of your market. But if you reach stage number two, that means you have done all of your year of like all of the effort that you have done from the beginning, from finding the product and improve the product has worked. Okay.
Okay.
And then also, any question on that part that I just shared? Is it easy to understand?
Yes, it's easy to understand. And I was looking to adjust my product price point by at least lowering it by $20. But I think you've answered my
I would
questions.
say, yeah, I would say run it through with Lewis because he is the launch specialist for you, like from our team.
Okay.
He has the mind, and you want to pick my mind, but also his mind.
Yes.
These are the
I
time for you to pick and understand. Okay, don't listen to as a robot, but understand.
Yeah, I have constructed a game plan already. Thanked.
Because in the future, when you build your own car wrapping vinyl business, you're gonna have to do the same thing. When you compete in, let's say you have five shop next to you in a vinyl, how can you stand out, right?
Right.
It's the same fundamental in business. So if you can try to nail this down, because this gonna lay the foundation for you to build your, let's say, vinyl wrapping business in the future. The same concept, nothing different.
Yes, absolutely. Agree with that.
Okay. And
Yeah.
yeah, so that is that's what would happen. But then I also want to talk about the downside of, let's say, if the customer doesn't buy. Let's say if the customer uh, purchasing it, but then they return it, like quality issue, then I want you to schedule a strategy call, usually after 2 weeks, okay?
After 2 weeks.
Schedule a
Yeah.
strategy call um, so that we can audit and we can audit what's going on.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I
Just
got it.
like just like when you open a vinyl shop, but if the customer doesn't go to your shop, but then they keep going to your competitor shop, what's going on? Was it because of your technician did a bad job, that like low quality service, or because your price is too high, or because people don't trust you enough? You know, it's the same thing. That's gonna
Yeah.
be the same thing with your product right now. If it doesn't sell, most of the time it's like pricing, or it's the listing where you may or might not convey why you are better, because the customer, they make a decision why I need to buy this guy, why this guy is better than the other guy, and which one that fit my budget the most. That is fundamental in business. So that is the downside in case if you are not growing, then we're just gonna revisit and fixing it. Okay, fixing it, and everything can be fixed. Okay.
And that will be you're okay with me scheduling a call with you, or would you like me to reach out to Susan or Lewis? I mean, I usually normally reach out to them first too.
Yes. So each of them are different. So each of us has different strengths.
Hmm.
That's why, like, if you see doctor, we have family doctor, we have surgeon doctor, cardiovascular doctor. So Susan is more on the listing creation. Lewis is more on the PPC. Same with Bernard, the coach that you join class. So join to learn, to see all the data point and thought process. And for me, it's all about like auditing and reflection and strategy.
I like that, the business strategy aspect of it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And I will be pointing out what you did right and what you did wrong and how to optimize and improve on it. So regardless, just once you launch, just go ahead and schedule a 2 weeks check-in, and that would allow us to stay on track. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. I'll book it as soon as we finish our call.
hmm So action item for you: send your product listing. Like the listing is ready, right? Like
Yes,
your
the
photo,
listing is
images,
ready.
pricing, and yeah, send that over to me. And I'll do a deep dive analysis again, and I
Okay.
can send you a Loom recording of what my thoughts is. But during this stage, we are not fixing anything major. We're just gonna, if we need to, just make some minor improvements and just launch it and get data. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because there's no perfect moment. Try,
Um,
but try with like try with a risk management strategy. Don't overspending. And next 1 month, right? Lock in for me.
all right,
Say
boss.
no to party. Okay? Say no to party. Say no to pickleball, unless you feel like you deserve it.
No, no pickleball. I've reduced it greatly this month, so I'll continue to do so for July.
hmm So let's say you win. Let's say you start making your first set, right? Go ahead and play pickleball. Train your
Okay.
mind as doggy. You know, if your body execute and then you trick it.
Only when I reach sales.
when you reach a certain goal, then you can treat yourself.
Okay.
You have you have to train your body, train your mind.
Okay.
Yep. There's a master. You being a master of your body and your future.
That's what I need, brother. Thank you.
hmm And just need more discipline, man. Show up for the gym. And when you feel, lastly, is when you feel like overthinking, right? Doubt, right? That is when you can also play pickleball.
Okay.
But play in a minimal time. Don't overspending like a half a day, full day, or go lift some weight, go run. That is how you cure overthinking or negativity and doubt. Because when you show up, that's when you feel good. So that's just one last thing that I want you to do because you would face that. And also, lastly, very important, okay? I want you to take deep in your heart is lock out the noise. There are going to be people that would be like annoying as hell to tell you, oh, it doesn't work. It don't work. Keep your mouth shut. Don't tell nobody about this lunch. Outside community, inside the community, nobody needs to know. Only you, me, and the coaches need to know. And your accountability partner. But they need to be positive. If they're negative, cut them out.
I've been quiet about it. I just told you and the people are helping me with
Uh huh.
my listing and PPC. That's it.
Yep. So right
I
now,
don't like sharing.
right now is the lock-in time,
Okay.
and cut down the noises. Those are very important. Cut down the noises is a must because otherwise you would fight an uphill battle to fight for your business. So cut down negativity, and I gave you the medication for the mind already, which is working on, and that should be it. Okay.
Okay, brother. Thank you so much.
And I like your shirt, man.
Thank you. I have to be warrior mode now.
Yeah. You gotta fight for your family, bro.
What was that?
You gotta fight for your family, bro.
Yeah, that's that's not the noise I'm trying to shut down, but I'm trying to distract me less.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, brother. That's it.
Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I'll
go ahead and schedule a call, and I want you to do a summary of today's call, okay?
okay, I'll send it through Discord.
Yeah, send it in the group chat so that I have all the coach committed to you, and I want you to commit it with the coach as well.
Okay. Thank you so
Send
much.
it in the group.
Have a good day, brother. Thank you.
Hey,
God
you
bless
too,
you.
man. Pray more too. Surrender.
I
Pray more. Surrender. Remember, if God wants you to make it happen, He will, and you just have to take action and surrender.
okay. Thank you,
All
brother.
right.
Have
You
a
too,
good day.
bro. Peace for now. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast. And this is the mindset important for people who are about to launch their Amazon business because most people are 9 to 5, and it's okay to have a 9 to 5, but you're gonna need to use a entrepreneurship program software in your mind, and this is how we're setting it up. If you want to work one on one with us, our mentorship application waitlist is now open for July. Make sure that you apply via the link below. And if you already have a business and you are looking to grow your business to the next level, we do offer an audit and a complimentary strategy call where you can work directly with me or one of my team at a high level. Uh, so schedule a call, link in the chat. It's a one time only, so make sure that you prepare for the call if you have already scheduled. And I'll see you and at the top, okay? 1% more every single day, and God bless. All right, guys. So today, that is the end of this podcast. And make sure that you subscribe, like, and share this one. Feel free to comment down if you have any questions. And our mission at Amazon Shifu, as always, is all about giving you the raw truth of expectation as well as how to help you grow your business from the ground up and even scaling. Okay. So if you want to learn more about our mission, a ton of free resources that we have available, please feel free to visit our website, amzshifu.com, or check out the video description for link and access to our free training and blog posts, and give me a follow on Instagram. And if you're coming from this podcast, send me a DM.
and I will send you a free ebook that I usually charge people money as a comprehensive ebook, but I'm going to give it to you for free. Go ahead and send me an Instagram DM, okay, at Justin DeHencho. Find more information in the video description, and I'll see you guys more. 1% more every single day. Ship a warrior into the top. We go. Peace for now, guys.